Alright, so what's up, y'all? This video is about mental endurance, mental toughness. Don't let them see you sweat, you feel me? Especially when all eyes is on you. You feel me? You working in an environment where people can't wait to see how you gonna react, how you gonna respond. You feel me? You gotta know inside that you good. You feel me? No matter what it look like on the outside, don't let a motherfucker control your waters and your or you don't be swimming in somebody else's emotional tides. You got enough. You got enough weight. You got more than enough weight. So you don't wanna, you feel me, develop a cramp trying to hold on to somebody else shit that don't even matter. You feel me? And the inspiration for this video came from my experience just now at work. So, I do often jump from job to job and working at a few different restaurants, and I happen to see a common theme, you feel me? Where, it seems like it's teamwork at times, and then when it's time to actually put in that teamwork and have that teamwork, I don't see it. I don't see it executed in the way that it might at first look or seem. You feel me? Like I'm not into race. I'm not into race. I know people see me, especially humans. They see me and they think I'm a regular person, human, quote unquote, black person. You feel me? So I understand that that's how far, certain people think, and I understand, that's the way that people see me. So when people come here and you feel me, they feel like we look alike. They feel like we're from similar places. Man, they support me more. Strangers, people I never met or knew before in my life would wish me well and want to support me and look out for me. You feel me? Ask me like, how they treating you out here? What made you come out here? Or like, you feel me? Different stuff. But today, right? So, you feel me? I get a customer. I get a group of guys. They walking, they sweating, they hot, they drunk, they walking down the street, and I'm just outside. I just like to look up and down the street and see what's going on. You feel me? So this is the street, right? So I'm looking this way, and I'm looking this way, right? So I'm just looking. I see a group of guys, right? And they're like, "Do you know where Tropical Paradise is?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's the restaurant right there outside at the like." You can't see it this way, this far, but basically in the middle of the street is some red umbrellas. That's the name of that restaurant, right? So I was telling him that's where it was. And he was like, right in the middle of the street, it's no AC. I was like, I'm not sure about that restaurant, but we have AC or whatever. He was like, so you don't know about that restaurant? I'm like, I don't know. And I'm like, but we have AC, you feel me? He's like, yeah, I got AC. He's like, what kind of food y'all got? I'm like, burgers, sandwiches, breakfast, Criolla food, Puerto Rican food, mofongo, chuleta, like everything, right? And he's like, all right, you lucky, man. Then he came in AC. He's like, oh, yeah, y'all got AC for real, And so, I'm like, I really I love this job because of the interactions I have with the customers, you feel me? And my ability to be able to provide them with a beautiful, flavorful experience with my beautiful personality. You feel me? I really love this shit. I couldn't do it if I didn't fuck with this shit. It involved too much people for me to be able to be in it and not be fucking passionate about it. But anyway, so yeah, they come in, I get everything for them. You feel me? I'm looking out for them, making sure they're good, making sure they got something to drink, making sure they're not thirsty, giving them napkins, they sweating, all this stuff, right? And so one of the guys, he orders a sandwich called a Lomito sandwich, which I'm not familiar with, but he pointed to it on the menu. He said that that's what he wanted, right? So I didn't know that sandwich had pork on it. He said he didn't eat pork or whatever. So I told him about it. And once he got the sandwich and it had pork, I brought it back. I told them, oh, he doesn't eat pork, so he doesn't want this sandwich. I told my managers, when I'm working at night, there's never an issue where something's going on with my customers and I'm not able to bring the dish back. You feel me? Like I have all my women managers are incredible. They're great. You feel me? It's never an issue, whatever. But I'm working with two male managers. I'm the only woman like waitress right now. So there's two male managers, a male bartender and stuff like that, whatever. So, so when I'm interacting with the table, I have a lot of confidence because I'm like, oh yeah, if anything happens, I can just switch it out for you. I can work it out for you because I'm used to having that level of comfort when I'm working with certain managers. It allows me to be able to look out for people. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever. So he's like, and I told him, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sorry about the situation with the sandwich. I'll just, get it off or see what I can do or whatever. So I go back, you feel me? And I go back and I tell them, and he's like, no, we can't change it. He still had to pay for it. And I'm like, he didn't touch it at all. He said he doesn't eat pork and it's my mistake. Like, I told them or whatever. And he's like, we can't do it. And I'm like, I don't understand why it's an issue whenever I have an issue or something like this happens, you know, my managers easily take it off and they don't have a problem with it, but now it's a problem. You know what I mean? So obviously it depends on who you work with. It depends on, you feel me? Because if this manager can do it and this manager can, you know, it's that thing. And one of the most frustrating fucking things about jobs and shit, working with people, is like one person tell you one thing, somebody else tell you something, somebody else tell you something, somebody else, you know, everybody's telling you something completely different. Depends on the shift. It depends on the manager. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, or whatever. So he does that, whatever. So I bring it back to him. I didn't bring him back the plate, but I went back and I told him, I said, this is what happened. I'm sorry about that. Usually we are able to switch it out. I'm not sure what the issue is right now, but I'm new and these are the managers. This is what they're telling me or whatever. He's like, oh yeah, it's okay. It's okay. He told me, he said, it's okay. It's fine. I'm still going to give you a tip regardless of if you pay me for the sandwich or not. He's being nice to me and everything, right? Then he asked me, he said, is the manager out there a guy or a woman? I'm like, it's a guy or whatever. He's like, oh yeah, I'm about to go out there right now. I'm like, you know, I just stepped to the side because, you know, that don't really got nothing to do with me. You're grown, you feel me? You said that, you know, you said you were going to pay for it. I told you it was my mistake, whatever the case may be. But he still wanted to go out there and talk to those people, whatever. But I think he really wanted to talk to him based off of vibes he was feeling, and just like you can see like the vibes, and you can see how, you know, it's me, how they interact with me, how they, like, even from the moment they came in, the other managers, how they looked at these group of guys, you feel me? The way that they looked at them, it was like, damn, niggas. Like, you feel me? Like, you know what I mean? And people feel the way they feel for a plethora of reasons, and I have felt the same thing. You feel me? But, you know, it's just like, they hide, you know, and I just wanted to take care of them. You know what I mean? Like, it don't be about the tips. It don't be about the job. It don't be about none of that. It be about the experience. I'm a person that likes to experience, likes to meet, you know, and they were so nice to me. They were so supportive to me. They were like, oh, this is your cue. This is your confirmation. You need to get the fuck out this country. Like, just based off of how my employees that I'm supposed to be on a team with are treating me. You feel me? Like, strangers that are customers coming into the restaurant are treating me better than people I'm supposed to be working on a team with or whatever. So he's going off on them about that. Like, they think he's going off on them because the sandwich was wrong, but it's about the principle. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, yeah, that's why it's important you have mental endurance and mental toughness. You feel me? Because you're gonna deal with a lot of motherfuckers. You feel me? Motherfuckers just might be mad you making a lot of money, mad you got a big table, mad you know what I mean? Like people are really scared of black people out here, like, for real, you know. And it's just like, yo, like, it don't even be that deep. It don't be that deep, but people will make it that deep. You know what I mean? And that's why for me, it's like, it don't matter what you look like. I'm gonna treat you, and I'm gonna treat you well, and I'm gonna give you a great experience, you know. And I'm gonna try to finesse and get discounts and get stuff. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. When I open up my motherfucking restaurant, I'm telling you, that shit got to be called the experience or some shit. Like, you feel me? But mental endurance, even the customers. He said, I seen how they was just yelling at you when you was out there, and then you still came in here with a smile. That's tough. I'm like, for real though, you know what I mean? Because you don't even know what's going on inside. Like, I had to come outside, you feel me, after the wait. And it wasn't because of the customer. It's the way when the people you work with, the people you got to see every day, the people that be your managers, the people that you supposed to be on a team with, you feel me? And it's just like, yo, like, so I had to come outside. I had my moment to cry after all of that, you feel me? And it's just like, still came in there with a motherfucking smile, because it's not about them bitch ass managers, you feel me? It's about me being able to provide an individualistic experience, you know? And that's why it's important. You got to be able to value your individuality, because once you do that, you feel me, it don't, you know what I'm saying? You automatically flourishing. But anyway, let me get back to this table, you feel me? Because they probably asking for shit. I just wanted to get this out. Mental endurance, mental toughness. Don't let them see you sweat. Fuck you talking about? Air.